So good to have you on the broadcast with us. First, let's begin with the tweet that was put out by the Congress party. They've uploaded a picture of burning RSS Khaki shorts on Twitter, and they've gone on to say, if we need to free the country from shackles of hate and undo the damage, this is what needs to be done.
Well, in fact, it is Congress on fire, not the RSS. The problem with them is that their whole yatra will go unnoticed unless and until they make such kind of, unwanted and unnecessary statements on social media. So they got to otherwise continue on your Bharat Jodo Yatra. You are yourself putting on this divisive and, inflammatory things on social media, which is not a Bharat Jodo, which is actually their yatra is not a Bharat Jodo Yatra. It's a relaunch of Rahul Gandhi once again, and after I think 4 or 5 attempts. And most of the leaders who are jumping ship from the Congress, Ghulam Nabi Azad has left, so many of them have left, one after the other. So it is probably an attempt, a survival attempt by the Congress.
Okay.
And to remain in limelight, so you got to give such kind of inflammatory and divisive social media posts so that people start discussing in media. And that's what his purpose is.
Okay. Sir, I'll just request you to stay on with us. I'll just come back to you from the BJP. Tuhin Sinha also now joining us on the broadcast. Tuhin, good morning. Good to have you on the broadcast with us. Criticism coming in from the Congress is that look what the BJP and the RSS ideology and narrative have done to the country. There is divisive politics, there is a narrative of hate, and we want to undo that as part of not just the yatra but our ideology going forward.
No, there is a devious design in this Bharat Jodo Yatra, which is best validated by this tweet of the Congress where they show the RSS uniform burning. So if they want to contain hate, that can't be by burning the country, because RSS today is the world's largest organization. Today, RSS is involved with every social activity, a contribution throughout the COVID crisis is something Congress should look up to. So if they plan to burn the RSS, they have given out the rather, let me just complete, they have given out a larger magnified intent of their plans.
Tuhin, we actually seem to be losing you. We'll just try and re-establish that connection with you and we'll continue the conversation. But if I can just continue the conversation with Desh Ratan Nigam. Desh Ratan Nigam, I'll take the same question to you. The criticism coming in from the Congress is that this Bharat Jodo Yatra is really needed at this time because look what's happening across the country. There is a narrative of polarization and hate which is being spread by the likes of BJP and RSS.
See, the fact is, India, right from, prior to independence, was always polarized. To say that it is now getting polarized, no. Those fault lines are more exposed. The mask from some leadership of the opposition parties in the Congress has been thrown out by the people. And now people are actually seeing their true faces. When you have start, one-to-one meeting with, some pastor or...
Okay, we seem to have lost that connection with Desh Ratan Nigam. We'll try and re-establish that connection, but a political war of words has already erupted. First, you had a tweet that was put out by the official handle of the Congress party saying that we need to undo everything that has been done by the BJP and RSS, and it is a step-by-step process. This, of course, has now been hit out by the BJP with the likes of Tejasvi Surya, who have now tweeted going on to say that the picture is symbolic of the politics of the Congress party of lighting fire across the country. They've, of course, also taken a dig at the low electoral success that the Congress party continues to see because it is just present in 2 states, that is Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. This, of course, is a developing story. We'll keep tracking all these developments.